We got the clap over here. My name's Tyler, the pain in the ass.
Philip the Punisher Collins.
And this is the Oddity Critics.
Welcome back.
Welcome back again.
We just had an exhausting day at work.
Exhausting.
So if we look a little redder than usual, or he looks a little bit tanner, this has been a long day.
Has been kind of a long day.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Anyway,
we're doing the movie Stuber.
Stuber, which I did think it was pretty funny how it got that name.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, because I didn't realize how until they started making it.
Right, because I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, I understood the Uber part, but I didn't understand the stew part.
Yeah.
Right.
But I guess I should have from the trailer when he goes, "I'm Stu. How do you do?"
Right.
Anyways,
let's get into this movie.
Yeah.
So you want to go first on the entertainment?
Entertainment. It's pretty entertaining, not so much just like comedy wise. I mean, it was alright for comedy wise. It wasn't the best comedy, but altogether, I thought it was pretty entertaining. It did help that it was only an hour and a half, so I'll give it a 3.75.
Now I'll tell you, before I can say my entertainment, the people next to me thought it was fucking hilarious because they decided they wanted to laugh and talk and wheeze. There was one wheeze that was like in the middle of fucking and right next to me. It scared me half to fucking death, and it was right at the beginning.
Yeah, you should be a little paler than today.
Right. But I thought the movie there was a lot of good little funny jokes. You're like, you do that little giggle. I don't think there was maybe one or two moments where you're like genuine laughing, but it wasn't like super hilarious. And it got like I said, hour and a half movie, so it got to the point decently quick, and it was fairly entertaining in my opinion. I'm also gonna give it a 3.75. Uh-oh, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a 7.5?
Yeah. Yes.
7.5.
I think about it in my head really bad fast because like 7.8, so I know it can't be past that.
Right. 7.5.
7.5. Now, are we doing
longevity? Okay. Now, because it's a standalone movie, and it seems like lately we're just like, oh, it's part of a series, Well, this is not part of a series. This is a standalone movie so far.
Yeah.
And I personally think it has some decent longevity. Now, of course, it's not a series, so you can't say, like, oh, it's part of a series, it's always going to have longevity, blah, blah, blah. I don't think this is going to have a crazy amount of longevity considering that. But I think this movie is decent enough to where in the future there's always going to be some people that want to come back and watch it. Or
especially the Uber drivers.
Right. And also the actors in it,
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
And Kamal, I can't say his last name, I'm going to try to butcher it.
Right, and they're decently known actors and whatnot. I'm gonna give the longevity a 3 out of
5. I'm feeling what you're stepping in on that one.
It's not what I'm stepping in.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing because the only way the people I feel like they'll really come back to this movie is like Kamal, like if they're like because he's from Silicon Valley, if they're wanting to watch one of his movies that he's done, they might go and want to watch that or Pizza because it's like his first comedy movie that he's done besides playing Drax.
Not only that, but he's still gonna be. Isn't he gonna be in another movie here soon?
Yeah, My Spy.
My Spy.
But since you copy me, I'm gonna copy you. I'm also gonna give it a 3 out of 5.
6 out of 10. Okay, it's doing decent.
Yeah.
Now we go into
does it
fit the genre?
And the genre is action comedy.
Action comedy.
In case you guys didn't know, just in case. Am I going? Or?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. So, comedy wise, like I said, I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this movie is like the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. But I do have a hard time with comedy movies because what worked when they filmed it doesn't mean it'll work now.
Right.
And
especially when they add, sorry to interrupt, especially when they add memes and stuff in the movies, because memes might be relevant at the time, but you gotta realize nowadays, memes are always coming and going.
Yeah, but as far as action, I mean, I felt like they kind of which we'll get in spoilers of something happened where I feel like they went off a little bit too early off this. So as far as the mystery kind of thing, it kind of got thrown down. for an action wise. Like I mean, it had a lot of action. But I'll give. If this is me being nice, I'll give it a 3.25 because I don't want to give another 3.
Right. Now, for me, with the fit in the genre, I thought, like you said, it's not the most hilarious movie, but I feel like the humor fit it. I feel the humor fit the movie very well. And with like the action part, there were some good action moments and stuff like that, but I felt like it was kind of lackluster when it came to action. Like when the action happened, it was good.
Yeah.
But it's just the amount of action that happened. So I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
No shit, we're copying each other.
6.5. But I mean, that's truly how I feel about it. It's not that I'm just trying to copy you. It's how I feel. Thought it was a good rating.
Let me just say, the portal in the world is about to open up because we copy each other for each one, and I just feel like that never happened.
We never even copy each other on one mostly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do it every once in a while.
Right.
But not all 3 of them.
Right.
So there's about to be like a miss shit about to happen.
But that's the end of the non-spoilers.
Uh-oh.
They're looking for you, Phil.
No, probably looking for you.
I don't know about all that.
Because they said you were a pain in the ass.
Right. Right. Now it's time for
another level
karaoke.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm going first, Day.
No, jeez.
I'm doing a song called Float On by Modest Mouse.
Let me clear this up because you guys don't know. I was playing this song today, and you heard it, and that's the reason why
it got stuck in my head, and I was like, you know what? That's what I'm deciding for the song today. You ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
All right, ready? And we'll all float on, all right. Don't worry, we'll all float on, all right. Already, we'll all float on, all right. Don't worry, we'll all float on, all right. Already. It kind of repeats. Like, I mean, there's not much I can do about it.
I thought you would have started with the beginning, but
no, I never do that. I don't think one time have I started with the beginning of a song.
Well, I will start with the beginning of my song. Okay, so I picked my song not only because it's one of my dad's favorite bands, but also because the song is in the movie. It's Sticks, Come Sail Away. Let me sure. Okay.
Right.
I'm sailing away, set an open course for the virgin sea. I've got to be free, free to face the life that's ahead of me. On a board, I'm the captain, so climb aboard. Well, I'll search for tomorrow on every shore, and I'll try, oh Lord, I'll try to carry on.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great song.
Good song. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That
was in the movie too.
It was pretty funny in the movie.
Anyways, that's done with our karaoke. Now it's time to get spoilers.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, look, that's what we should start calling this. Let's fucking amateurs. But like I was saying, we got to go from another level. We should start saying, let's talk about it.
Let's talk.
That's our new segment. Let's talk about it. Anyways,
let's get into this movie.
I do like. Okay, first of all, I didn't know because he didn't really show in the trailer. I guess because I also don't know what his glasses were in the trailer.
Yeah.
That the guy is pretty much blind.
Right. And it starts off. Actually, in my opinion, the first fight scene or whatever, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I thought it was funny how he just keeps getting his ass kicked, and all of a sudden he's just. I thought it was funny when he threw the guy at the ceiling and and it fell back down. No, I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was hilarious when the guy was jumping down off the thing and he just grabs the lunch table thing
and just throws it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool when it goes first person when he's falling. And
I got him. Boom.
Right.
But his partner gets shot like any typical
right, and then
cop movie.
and then he's like, vengeance.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
and she dies. Sexist.
Right, and then
Anyways,
it doesn't.
6 months later.
I thought it was 2 years.
No, 6 months.
Oh, was it 6 months later?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 6 months later. Okay, so during the fight, he drops his glasses and he can't do he's blind, so without his glasses he can't see, he can't shoot straight and all that stuff. And because of that he gets this like thing, he's like, no, I can't anymore. So he gets LASIK eye surgery.
Mm-hmm. On the same day, his daughter has an opening for her
sculpture thing, I don't ceremony, something like that.
Well, she says she's a sculptor, so anyways, he goes. He gets a call from his informant, something about it going down, and he decides to go drive. And that was hilarious.
Just hitting everything. I'll pay for that.
But it's funny when the guy's running, he goes, "Get out of the damn road!" But he thinks there's something. But like when he hit the pothole, or not pothole,
sinkhole. Or no, it was like a big. I don't know.
Yeah. But he goes, "You got a permit for this hole?"
Right.
But and then he got Uber, and then he goes, "Sorry, I gotta make a Yui. Somebody ran into the hole." He goes, "They should have put a sign out." He goes, "I'm pretty sure if they didn't see the hole, they wouldn't see the sign." And that was pretty funny.
And then he's supposed to have these glasses on for 24 hours, and it's like what 30 minutes later, and he's putting them out the window.
Much. Just because the guy made fun of it. But well, first of all, let's really talk really quick because it's going to be brought up later. The Kamal's balls at the athletic shop thing is a fucking dick
hole.
Mm-hmm. He's like, "You told her I lost my dick in Vietnam."
Right.
You're like, "Oh, yeah, I did."
After he's like, I'm a Stuber, and he's like, give me one of those nutty bars, or I'm not giving you the 5-star. I want the 5-star experience and stuff like that. And then this Uber driver named Stu, that's where the Stuber comes into play. And he's pretty much like, if he goes below 4 stars, he can't be an Uber anymore. So he keeps getting 1 stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much dragged around. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not saying anything further on, but that way we don't have to re-explain it. He gets dragged around to all these different places by Batista,
saying if you want the 5 stars.
Right. So that way we don't have to talk about it again. But that's the reason that Stu keeps doing all this stuff for him and whatnot.
First of all, really. So he goes to see his informant, and his informant turns out to be dead. First of all, he was like, "Be on that junk again."
He's like, talk to me.
Yeah.
And then he finds out his blood.
But you know what part pissed me off? Because I didn't see it. It was in the trailer or the Red Band trailer, but it wasn't in the movie.
What?
They're talking about the blowjob part. He goes, "You like the blowjobs on the back? You know how hard that is?" And he goes, "I do." And she's like, "What? That wasn't in the movie." I go, "What the fuck?" But first of all, the day that we're filming this, Steve Howie, which you might have seen in what's that movie or TV show? Well, he was in Reba, but he was also in about the drunk dad who is a piece of shit and he has like 9 kids.
I can tell you.
Say it in the comments. I mean, I'm going to know it after this, but I can't think about it.
Tell me in the comments.
It's not Justified. I know it's not that. It's Shameless. Never mind. Don't fucking write that in the comments.
Write in the comments anyway.
Shameless. But he's in that, and he's a bartender. So that guy's birthday is actually today.
Well,
the day that we're filming.
That's cool.
I like him. He's pretty good actor. He should be better. He was in Stan Helson, which cracked me up.
That's cool.
Anyways, but he's like giving this stripper like advice and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, this girl that he really likes calls him. And then all of a sudden,
pretty much like I'm drunk. This Byron, I think the guy's name was the boyfriend. Was like, he's a piece of shit. I went through his phone and seen all the pictures of it was pussy.
But I'm saying, where's a good place to film? And he's filming, and all of a sudden
I was about to say that was one of the parts I like actually kind of laughed at because it's this black guy and his dick's all out and stuff, and he goes, "Did I just see a dick?"
She said something like "huge dick" or something. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then the strippers like, "Get out of the way!" You know, the one Steve Howie. Then he's about to leave, and then it turns out Batista took the keys because he knew that he was going to probably try to leave him.
Right.
But anyways,
it goes on, and he's pretty much chasing this lead. And as he leaves the stripper place, the girls outside like, yeah, they just left and stuff like that. So that's when you start to realize like,
I mean, there's two of them.
That's when you start to realize there's a double crossing happening.
And that's where I feel like, okay, so let me tell you, I ain't gonna talk too much about the part when the guy got shot in the car because it was in the trailer, so you know what happens and all that. But when they get taken to the animal hospital, first of all, I was like, ooh, I think I stitched everything sucked here. But it was funny every time he threw when the guy passed out and then he's crawling, he's screaming and all that. But every time he throws a can and he hits one of them, he knows where to shoot. So I'm like, okay.
And then the last one he misses, and then he steps on a cat.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And then this guy, like, he just like, pow, right in the head. That was some crazy shit.
But remember when I was saying about it kind of gave away the mystery too early, and when the guy texts like he's dead, and then you saw that it was actually his maiden officer was the Mo. I'm like, okay, I probably wouldn't have let people know that just yet.
Yeah, I would have waited till the end.
Yeah, or at least like 3/4 and like after he called later on.
Right.
But anyways, where did he go?
So just at the animal hospital, and then after the animal hospital, he went to. That's when he went to the guy's house.
Because he already picked up the guy.
That's right.
Did he? No, because he said something about his daughter. So he went to his daughter's
friend. And then gave him a gun, and then he had to go get the gun out of the.
Let me tell you, that was hilarious though when he like tripped and he goes, "I really like this one. Can somebody put soda on this?"
Right. And then he threw the rock through the glass. What do you do that for? So the cops are here.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
You'd think like no cameras or something. You know.
Yeah. But from there.
Oh, I'm gonna backtrack. I want to say this because this actually made me giggle. When they're right before the animal hospital, the guy that got shot in the car, and so I shot my first bad guy. He goes, "I'm the person that would arrest you for shooting him. I'm not gonna arrest you." I was like, oh, that made me laugh a little bit.
Okay, so from there they went to the garage and found he only had 6 bullets left, and that's when they went to the sports.
Right, and they had their little buffer.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
That was pretty funny. They were beating the shit.
He was like, "I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did." He goes, "That's because I was winning."
And then he's like, when the other guy that Dad owned the store.
Yeah. Well, first of all, before you bring that up, the only part that really got me, besides when they threw the weights at each other's balls, was when he threw the thing with all the fishing hooks and got him in the face.
And I was
like, ooh,
yeah,
that hurt.
But what I was saying is when he's like, you were masturbating in a handicapped bathroom, and then he's like, I'll use the normal stall.
Yeah. But he was like, wait, you're my best friend. You know, something between me and you is something that makes it good about this place. He goes, that's literally the worst thing about this place.
Right.
That was pretty funny.
And then after that, it gets.
Then he knocks things off the shelf and goes, I get that.
Right. And then after that, what happened? Let's see.
Well, he's calling. Oh, he ends up calling
the girl, and then that's when.
Yeah, he goes.
Decide that he's still alive.
Go talk to your girl, and all that. First of all, we haven't touched really about this girl that I really likes. And let me tell you, this reminds me of a guy that I really literally know in person who puts around with girls, and I'm like, I used to be like that. I'm not saying I'm still not because it depends on the girl. But this guy literally reminds me of somebody I know. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I have to see this again. Tyler knows who I'm talking about, pretty sure.
Yeah.
But he calls and he goes, look, see, asking for help. And the rain, and the sky didn't fall down, and then it starts raining. He goes, technically, that's the sky crying for tears of joy.
Right, he's proud of you, whatever. And then they get to the drop-off spot, and then the commanding officer pulls up, and he automatically kind of knows.
But by this point, he called that girl, the girl that he likes, because that's actually where I was getting. It was like, hey, I like you, but, you know.
I'll call you back when I don't have these feelings anymore.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And she girls, I'm sorry, but she pulled a typical girl thing. Goes, oh, so I got to get in trouble because you didn't tell me how you felt? Like, guys get criticized so much about, you know, telling girls how they feel, and then, you know, then they get shot down. So, of course, a guy like that doesn't want to tell his feelings because he don't want to be shot down. because he's the girls that are the guys that
Right.
she's with. But so he goes back. Well, first of all, he saw that the cop was only one cop car and goes, that's not much backup.
And he goes back and then runs over.
Well, first of all, it was funny when he goes silent but deadly.
And then
it's
just
like, what? Yeah. And then they had the car chase, and he goes, I'm gonna throw the tank out.
Which I think was in the trailer.
Yeah, and he goes, but how they did it was different because it made it look like he shot it. But he did it, he just threw it, and then
it hit the guy in the face. And
yeah, that was pretty crazy that they actually did that special thing. And he goes, they were bad people, they probably deserved to die.
And then he was like, I'm gonna shoot the tires out. And then he shoots the 4 bullets. He goes, that never works.
Yeah, and he made a joke about that earlier, which we're not trying to tell you everything, but it's some of the funny jokes. But he hits the car. Another runs out of electricity, and he goes, turn to gas. And he goes, no person with electricity has gas. And then they get knocked over and all that. And he goes, no, it's a lease.
And then, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's a factory scene.
That was pretty funny.
And then, after the factory scene, they're laying there after, like, the last fight. And
I love how when they go through the thing, he goes, who puts a boat there?
Right? And then his car explodes. He's like, oh, it was a leak.
Yeah. They have to hold him down, which the only time you would think that this guy has to be held down.
And then at the very end, it was funny. When it turns out he was dating the daughter,
which I saw that coming.
And then earlier in the movie, you understand the reference when you watch it. But he goes, this is your night, the desert. I was like, got him.
Yep.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah. So overall, it's definitely worth watching.
Yeah, I think
there's worse ways to spend an hour and a half of your life.
That's true.
Well,
you could be masturbating your dick raw
in the handicap stall.
Yeah. Working at your dad's
sporting goods store.
Right.
Anyways, I think we've spoiled enough for these fine folks. But I did remember
the
fortune cookie.
You got this.
Yeah, I need a drum roll though. It's all correct. And your fortune is you will win success in whatever's calling your name, or what's up? Whatever calling, it's blank right there. Calling blank adopt. It's weird.
Let's see. You will win success in whatever's calling adopt.
What a vague fortune.
Maybe just leave it. How about instead of us trying to explain it today, what if people in the comments try to explain it?
So explain what do you think this.
What are we adopting?
Yeah. Are we adopting
a little small child?
Or are we adopting what we said about what we're going to start calling spoilers? Let's talk about it.
Or are we adopting the success? Let us know.
Let's hope.
Let us know.
Anyways.
Think that'll be another one in the books.
Another one in the books. Thank you for paying attention. I hit my hat, so that wasn't a good clap. Let me try that again. That's better.
Have a good one.
Stay classy.